Okay, hi Vicky. So what I want you to do is tell me a little bit about what it felt like when you read the Blonke passage.
Okay, I read the Blonke passage about a week ago, and when I first started reading it, my first reaction was, it was humorous because I couldn't understand what the words were. I was trying to um, make up a story as I was going along because none of the words made any sense to me. So throughout this whole thing, I found myself probably halfway through it getting frustrated because I didn't understand the words and I didn't understand. I wasn't able to follow a story. There was no beginning, middle, or end. It didn't seem to me. So what I found myself doing was reading through it and laughing a lot and thinking that it was kind of silly, and then going back through it again and reading it again. And in my mind, I started to formulate a character of my own who might have these characteristics that the story was describing, and that helped put it into more of a perspective for me, even though I still don't have any idea what this passage meant. And the questions at the end, when I answer the questions at the end, that helped me to be able to answer the questions better. And I did actually, when it comes to reading, I do find myself doing that. I'll read the passage, and when I'll go back to the questions and reference the questions and then go back into the passage to find out what that answer is. That's been my best way throughout my adult life of when I do read, of comprehending and answering any of the questions at the end. That's how I've always done it.
Okay. Let me ask you one more question since you are a nurse. And I teach science classes, so clearly you remember being in classes in science. Do you ever recall reading things in science that seemed kind of like this, like nonsense?
Absolutely, yeah. Especially early in my nursing career, it was like another language.
Right.
And what helped me was having the words, vocabulary words with meanings, the definitions next to them, and putting all of that together. But having those words as a reference point to go back to throughout my studies definitely helped me to understand the topic better.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.